Okay, before we get started here, I want to see. Oh, Skype's going off. I just now opened Skype. I do have the color bars. Okay, before we get started here, I want to see. Oh, Skype's going off. I just. Alright, so I had to mute myself. So there we go. I want to see. Okay, we're at 240. I'm gonna bring this up to 480. At the most, I could get 4. Yeah, I think the most I could get out of this is 480p. So, and I'm viewing this from the MacBook Pro. So, all right, 3 minutes, and we already got 3 watching. No participants. So, yeah, I'm stuck at color bars right now, guys. I'm just getting things ready to go here for this live stream. So, what we're going to talk about tonight is pretty much what went on last night during the show. And if you know me, I like to have a little bit of a conversation with the audience and stuff. So, if you've ever seen a DJ Aaron radio show, you probably know that anything can happen during that show. And if you probably know that there has been a little bit of drama last night as far as, where it didn't contain any of the SDP members. There was kind of a drama breach on the show. And I will go more in depth into it as this broadcast, or should I say live stream, kind of progresses here. So I'm going to check the participants. Still nobody in there. Okay, so why am I going live on YouTube rather than just make a YouTube video? Well, I kind of like doing these live videos a whole lot better. The fact that you could do quite a bit with these live things. And, this is the third one so far. I'm using OBS for the video. So, let's see here. What scene do I want to do? Oh, yes, I want to do the webcam. So if you guys are wondering what things look like, this is how they look on a show. I am not using a microphone for this broadcast, nor I'm using the fancy mic for this. I will normally use the fancy mic if I feel that a certain broadcast needs it. So I'm just using the built-in laptop microphone right now because you guys can probably hear me quite clearly with that. So anyways, I just want to get this going here. Alright, so we're going to do a YouTube channel progress report. You guys can do these things too. It doesn't take much or take long to do. So what I like to do is I kind of like to kind of look at the stats and stuff. I'm not going to click on a video. That'd be just crazy. But I kind of like to look at the stats, make sure things are perfect and great. All right, so we're going to go to I'm going to go to the stats. We're going to check the the stats for the channel. All right, so maybe I should plug in a mouse. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a mouse here. It'd probably be a lot better. All right. And yes, guys, I am using a corded mouse because I'm using the wireless mouse on my Mac, and that is pretty much me on the stream here. All right. So I don't like to use the trackpad because it goes all goofy. So a lot of people like to watch a lot of my older videos. And, you know, as a YouTube channel tries to grow and start to grow, they kind of fizzle out a little bit. I'm not doing too bad. I make pretty much 4 cents a video, 2 cents a video. Oh, man. From YouTube Red revenue. The regular earnings from revenue, I get at least maybe a couple cents here and there. Not much. I don't see any of it anyway, so why do I care? Let's see here. We have audience stuff in here. pretty cool. And we have subscribers, we have likes and dislikes. Here's where it gets interesting. When you go to your channel and you look at the likes and dislikes, there's where people will like and dislike your videos. I think I find it kind of hilarious that most of my likes and dislikes come from people that don't really know my content very well. And I don't think that they would enjoy it. But there's a whole demographic of your likes and dislikes. I have an unidentified video, another unidentified video. I have that one. Got the most dislikes on what have I been up to? 67% dislikes. I'm pretty sure this hangout or this live stream's gonna get disliked too. Forum talk that has 25% dislikes and 75% liked. Channel's not doing too bad. Could be, you know, worse. But anyways, we go to my channel. And first off, we're going to see if we're actually live. Okay, we're going to see if... Alright, we're going to see if we're live. I got to scroll down. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're live. We got 3 watching, and yeah. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, I would have to say the show. And what I mean by the show is I will bring it back up to the desktop here in just a minute. But I want to kind of clarify what went down last night as far as things went. So, anyways, we're going to go to Messenger for this because it is going to be a little, you know, different. And I am going to tell you guys step by step on what happened. Last night during the show, you know, the show went normal. as always, it goes normal as always, and then Boxburger 1 came in. Steven was, doing the nice thing of getting people to come to the show, and doing what Steven does. He does best. So he wanted to get people to come to the show, and from my point of view, my show is pretty lacking in viewership right now. And I know that my show is lacking in viewership because after that drama thing with SDP, which I will touch bases on here in a bit, from what I was touching bases on with Chris a few, like 2 live streams back. I think it was the very first live stream that I did. I will touch bases on that. And, can anything get resolved? Yes, things can get resolved. Things are not broken. Everybody is likely to have their own opinion, yes. And I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. There's no need to be sorry with that. And, it's some people's opinions. What happened last night was, Boxburger 1 came in. Then soon follows is his buddy, Mr. Iowa 10,000. He came in, although they claim that nothing has, or he didn't do anything wrong. I kind of sincerely think that stuff was unintentional. But as you will see here in the screen, or as you will see here in the messenger, if you can read that small text, I wonder if it's 480p. Yes, it's 480p. So, as you can read here in the small little text, first we'll go to James's messages. Oh, looky, he did a screenshot of what I was messaging Corvette fan. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, Corvette fan sent that. And then he was like, dude, what the hell? Drama, he said, she said, crap, pretty much that. I strictly gave Corvette fan a, I talked to him privately on Facebook. He's being kind of rude. I said, should I kick James? He's being kind of rude. Etc. And, I think I had Corvette fan kick him, because if I were to do it, I would have got scolded either way. But, it's his messages. And then we go to his buddy Alex. He claims he was hacked. So that's, I kind of call bull crap on that, because, from what I can see is, this drama went both ways. It went from one person and then to the next, all because all because Corvette fan kicked one person, and then the other person gets pissed off, kicked a user out of my chat room, which pretty much that's a no-go, because why would you kick a user out of my chat room when that person did nothing wrong? And why did that even happen anyways? I mean, I don't get it. Why did that even take place in the first place? And then he goes on complaining why James was blocked from Facebook, and I explained why. And and then he goes on saying that he was my only viewer. He says, good luck with that shit, blah, blah, blah. And he says, wonder why Matt and the gang doesn't watch your shows, or doesn't watch your shit show anymore. So, which kind of led to this IP ban, etc. This went way too far for them to. I did the right thing. So if we go to my iVlog right now, the only person that is banned should be Boxburger. So anyways, I'm gonna log in, and I will, first off, I'm gonna go off camera and log in. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we're back on camera. So that's right, Candy. Yep, that's right. So we're back on here now. So if I look in my ban list, that person is now ban plus. So the reason why I did that is to kind of take away the drama aspect of the show. And let me tell you, when drama gets involved with the show, it sucks. Now, last night there was tons of things typed up here like penis and whatnot, and it was terrible. I mean, it was not fun anymore. It wasn't. I mean, I go to do a show and have fun. I mean, I'm out there to have fun. I'm on iVlog for a reason. So, I'm on iVlog for a reason. I tried Stream.me and it really didn't work out. And I come back to iVlog, and the first Friday night back, all that bullcrap happens. So I came back, and I pretty much had a shit show. But Tuesday should be better. Tuesday should not be that bad. So take it as it is. I can't wait for Blog TV either. I mean, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I already got an account signed up on there, so I'm ready for it. I'm really ready for it. So, yeah. So that is what happened last night in a nutshell. Now, I mean, like I said, I'm out there to do my show. I don't like drama. I really don't like it. When drama starts, playing into that, the shows are not fun anymore. I mean, iVlog may have the tools, but it's kind of hard to, keep them out. So, Yeah. We can only hope that the shows get better. As far as this goes, like here on Facebook, what I'm going to do, since I already have a snapshot of all this, I'm just going to go ahead and delete and move on, because there is no point in, you know, there's pretty much no point in keeping this. So you guys are going to see it right here. I still have proof of it. After this is uploaded, I still have proof of it. So I'm going to delete this. Click delete. And do I want to delete it? Delete. And this one as well, I want to delete. And delete. Okay, so now the Facebook inbox is cleaned. Alright, so, moving on. Now, some of you guys, blog TV wise, I do have maybe a couple of old snapshots. Alright, so I dug these up. Okay, I really dug these up. So you're going to see something old. So I just dug these up. They're pretty cool. I dug these up. This is when I was casting on the old blog TV. It was a lot of fun, let me tell you. And the guy you see in the picture that is right there, that's my cousin Todd. Yeah. So, you know, he's the one who came up with the name DJ Aaron Radio. So I kind of give props to him for that and stuff. And now here's one of me on blog TV when I first kind of started casting on blog TV. I think this was 2012-ish. And that is pretty much my older username, which is now my Skype name. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Name doesn't exist anymore, except for maybe Skype. But, yeah. So the name doesn't really exist in the blog TV world anymore. And then here's another one. These are some of the old ones that I wanted to share, because that's what made this show, that's what made the DJ Aaron Radio show fun on blog TV, is everyone participating. And here's another thing as well. The drama with stereo dust particles, well, that's pretty much gone to the wayside now. And I will explain why. I got in contact with Chris Master One, I think a while back. I think it was the last live stream I did. He came on and he you know, he wishes me luck on a lot of things, and you know, we talked about a friendship future and stuff like that. Also, what remains is maybe a possible SDP get-together again. You know, anything's possible. It could probably be possible even on blog TV when it launches. I'm pretty much waiting for that. You know, when the day Blog TV opens, this show will go over to Blog TV. And a long time ago, I used a I used a bit of software called ManyCam. If you haven't heard of ManyCam, uh, you really haven't been around much. I used ManyCam quite a bit, and the reason why I used ManyCam quite a bit was, it gave kind of a layer to Flash Media Flash Media Live Encoder, which is the encoder that I used for, a lot of the Blog TV shows. And also, for such a old coded site, just like Blog TV, Flash Encoder worked really well because that's Flash's heyday right there. Nowadays, as you get into more HTML5 streaming, you need something with a little more kick. And that something is what I'm actually using right now, OBS. So I started using OBS, I guess, back in September, because I knew Flash Media Live Encoder won't work with a lot of the newer websites out there now. And it will not work with a lot of the websites, because they're not coded. They're not coded in Flash anymore. I mean, there's maybe only one or two websites that are actually coded in Flash. You have Yawn Live, which is still partially Flash. They haven't given up the Flash aspect of their site yet, since it was originally coded in Flash. You have... Oh, excuse me. You have... you had Ustream, which still has a Flash player backbone. But their video player is HTML5. Then you have iVlog, which then again within itself is pretty good, but it is pretty good. But and then again, you're talking about Flash. You're talking about something that's old and outdated, which really needs to go. I do like iVlog, but when times are changing and you need something like Blog TV, which one would be better, Blog TV or iVlog, in a sense, And when Blog opens, both sites will be put to the test. Which one is better? The one that's coded in Flash or the one that is coded in HTML5? Which one will be better? And it all depends on which one comes out victorious. So, for now, I'm doing I'm doing with what I can do. Casting on an all Flash site. They say that some of it is coded in HTML5. Well, if you have a chat room that's coded in HTML5 and your video is still Flash, then technically your site is kind of 50-50. It's kind of half. So if you're on a site that is 100% HTML5 all around, chances are you'll have better performance. Right now, I am streaming to Flash, and then it is shown for you guys on HTML5 here on YouTube. YouTube is also 50-50. They have a Flash back end, but you're able to watch the video HTML5 wise. It's pretty much how it works. You can only code a site that's still you can't get rid of Flash 100%. We already know that. Can't get rid of Flash 100%. The only way that Blog TV will work properly is if they still had a Flash backbone. And, with that, comes that. So, anyways, here's the thing with SDP and the way it's going as of right now. Because of that drama that went down yesterday, and like I said, it's not SDP related, so they don't have to worry about it. That drama, kind of got me thinking. Well, if people like drama and they want drama, take your sorry drama somewhere else. I mean, that's that. But as far as SDP goes, I am not going to keep them from coming to my shows, nor I'm going to, nor I'm going to keep them from doing that. I think I made progress on the forefront of things as far as the progress with me and Chris Master 1 goes. As far as the SDP members, they have to make that call. They have to want to contact me. They're going to have to want to get in contact. So the whole thing of, mending things, they have to get in contact. And, what better way to do that than to do that during a show? They can contact me anytime. So, I fixed things with Chris, and, you can watch that, I think in the last live stream that was done. I think, when was the last live stream? I can check it. I could check when the last live stream was done. Okay, the last live stream was, I have to say, 6 days ago. So, 6 days ago, I was in contact with Chris. We worked things out. Things went well. It was something that needed to be done and had to be done. And, I'm glad that we fixed things and patched things up, and now we can move forward. But, it doesn't stop there. I do like to patch things up with stereo dust particles as a whole. I do kind of ask if any of the members were watching, Jacob included. I would like to apologize personally because, technically I didn't know that he had posted anything in the forums. When I went on there, I really didn't look in his request forms, or rather, that. So it was more my fault than anything. It was, something that should have been looked at, and things should have, the way I see it, it would have been resolved rather quickly. But I really think that everyone has issues. Everyone has problems every once in a while, and all it was just a misunderstanding, miscommunication, pretty much just an accident. Me saying that I'm going to do the show whenever I wanted, I really wasn't thinking at that point in time because, at that point it would have been all about me instead of the other person. I kind of got, I don't know, I kind of got a little, what's the word? A little greedy at the time, because I honestly didn't think about the other person's show or whatnot. So it wasn't, it really wasn't my place to, the worst thing that could have happened was get into a fight with Jacob, but I didn't. I took my rant on Facebook, which shouldn't have took place. I mean, I admit to that. The Facebook thing was blown out of proportion, and I should have just left it at that, and left it and calmed down or cooled down, and probably would have talked it out with the other members, but that didn't happen. That really didn't happen, and it was a spur of the moment, the heat of the moment thing, and it costed me my viewers. Pretty much, it costed me my viewers, and I kind of regret it, because the fact that I literally regret it, and I lost viewers, I lost supporters. Once you realize that the support is gone, the viewers are gone, you pretty much have nothing. You pretty much have nothing to a point. It's basically almost like starting from scratch. You get to a point to where you start from scratch. Kind of like what I'm doing with this broadcasting group is I'm starting from scratch, and it takes time to start from scratch. And by no means that I'm going to quit doing what I'm doing. I'm going to continue it, because what I want to do is keep going with this broadcasting group. I want to invite SDP into what we're doing, because I think they can benefit from it as well as they can benefit from it. If they want to see what we're doing, hey, I'll let them see what we're doing. Heck, I don't mind. I mean, it is pretty much something that they have their thing. I pretty much started from nothing when I first started my show, and I'm gonna I'm gonna get into like a story time kind of thing. But I literally started from nothing. Starting from nothing is, you know, you have to work on that. You have to keep, you know, you have to keep yourself inspired, and which is what I do. I keep myself inspired because I keep myself busy as well. So, and the forums is kind of a representation of that. I keep going. You know, I look at what SDP does, and then I look at what I do, and I see them making some progress, and I kind of take a step back, and you know, it's kind of a strange thing to know that, you know, I'm not a part of a broadcasting group that got me started in this stuff. So, I mean, it takes time to adjust. I mean, it really takes time to adjust because, starting something from the ground up, it takes time to adjust. Do I like adjusting to something? No, but it takes time. It takes time. Uh, you know, Even if I do mend a lot of things with SDP members, um, the possibility of me rejoining SDP is very slim and very minimum. Uh, like I said, I'm willing to support their shows and, just keep up on the progress of what they're doing. I like to look at what progress they have made and, how much progress they have made. And, in time, things can change, things can, kind of even themselves out. Me building this forums from scratch, which I did. I built this forums from scratch. And, the whole idea to have a broadcasting network is, for one, it pretty much helps me, it helps me get through tough times. It helps me get through, a lot. But, once you focus and you put your mind to it, you can accomplish it. And what I wanted to do with this broadcasting network is kind of accomplish something. It's not about, stereo dust particles and magic smoke electronics competition with each other. It's not about that. It's about, making, something for yourself and making a space for where other people can have fun and just be themselves and not have to worry about, if they have an issue with this person or that person. We all get along and we all have fun. I mean, I think in time, people will realize that what I had with SDP was very special. Most people would say, well, he caused the most drama in SDP. Well, when you think about it, it wasn't about the drama. It wasn't about who was right or who was wrong. It wasn't about, if people disliked each other. It wasn't about that. It was about, having fun, having a good time. you know, if we go back to, you know, my first memory of stereo dust particles, it was a small group, and all of us started out from nothing. Weasel was, I have to say, halfway through his first season when I met him. Weasel was halfway through his first season when I met him. I think he began back in 2011. I think about the same time. Well, I guess it was a while later. He began. I began in January. I think he began in like July or something. UXW Bill started much later. The first time I tuned into a UXW Bill show, I was just blown away. I was blown away by a lot of what I saw. Same thing with the Weasel show. I was blown away by what I saw of his show. Not because, you know, where we all came from and how we all got together. It was pretty much about, you know, building a foundation, building a meaning to, you know, have casters come together, you know, in a sense. So you kind of get that, and you kind of, you know, look back on how much of a great experience everyone has had. And, you know, I kind of look back at it as, you know, there were some good times, there were some bad times, mainly a lot of good times. You know, I had pretty much the most fun in stereo dust particles. Not because of, you know, again, not because of the drama, not because of the disagreements. It's because we all had fun and we enjoyed it. And we pretty much enjoyed having fun. So let this be kind of a lesson to you guys. If you're ever in a situation where you have drama and all that stuff, do not go through with it, because in the end it is not worth it. Is from what I kind of learned. And you know, regardless of what anybody's opinions are and what you know, whether the person's right or wrong, it's never worth it. I mean, it's, you know, even if you think that you know, drama is the best way to go, it's not. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, that will be it for this broadcast. Anyways, peace out, guys. Practice and enjoy. I'm completely stuffed up. And, yeah. So, anyways, we'll see you guys later. And practice and enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video. And, oh, here's the color bars. Anyways, we'll see you guys later.